Now, one thing that I completely disagree with, completely, and I don't care who hears it, why in the hell would John still be the interim champion? That makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense. They should not be fighting for an interim championship. Dana, that makes no sense at all. I don't even know why he would still be the interim champion. His ass is disqualified. Take that freaking belt off of him. That's stupid.
When I heard that, I almost thought somebody just misspoke. I agree. I thought maybe somebody had a brain fart and they misspoke.
I hope to God that Dana he misspoke, because that makes absolutely no sense. They aren't fighting for some interim title. If they fight, they can fight in a main event because of a big fight, but it's a fun fight. If they fight, it's a fight to determine the number one contender. It's not some interim championship fight. That makes no sense at all.
None.
Yeah, let's find a way to get in touch with Dana and make him say that he misspoke, because it makes no sense that John would actually. You'd have an interim champion defending the interim championship while the actual champion is actually still there. That makes no sense.
How old is he?
46.
49?
46.
40, oh, my bad. 46.
What is he, 59?
59. But Dan has been in sport a long time, man. He's one of the pioneers. I look at the guy. I hope he knocked that dude out. He needs to shut the fuck up. I've kicked this big ass in training before. I can say that, and you can quote me on that shit too. So if I ever get the opportunity, I'm definitely gonna kick his ass.
You feel you could take Bisping for the belt? You're telling me?
Hell yeah, I can take that dude. Get the fuck out of here.
Take that dude, man. Now, do you not like Bisping?
No, I don't like him. I mean, first impressions last.
Are you coming back to fight in the UFC?
I would very much like to. I've got a few fights left on my contract. I need to get cleared by a doctor. I am in the process of doing that. But the sport is in such an amazing phase right now with these really interesting super fights being made. Now, if I make a comeback, it's not going to be a Dan Hardy's on this card. It's going to be someone is going to pull out, and I'm going to throw my name in the hat, and I'm going to take an opportunity.
If you did come back, though, would you consider, would it be 155?
I've never done a test cut, but I've fought twice at 160, and I felt very comfortable at that weight. I certainly feel like it's a better weight class for me, especially given some of the monsters at welterweight right now. And I think that given the fact that I don't do well with the additional weight that I put on when I was fighting at welterweight, I was always so much quicker. Early on in my career, I was more agile. I mean, I have a Taekwondo background, but when I got up to above 200 pounds, I couldn't get my leg above my waist. It slowed me down too much. So if I was to come back, 55, I think, would not only be a better weight for my size, but it would be better for my performance as well.
What is next for Cain Velasquez?
If Stipe doesn't want to take a break, I want him next.
Yeah.
If he doesn't want to take a break, I've been hearing that he might want to fight again in 2017. If that's the case, then the only fight that I would want, and the only fight that would make sense right now, would be to fight Verdum in December. I'd want Verdum in December.
Do you want to fight Verdum because it's the rightful #1 contenders fight, or is it a little bit of lingering emotion because of the first fight where you're like, I need to fix this wrong from last June?
Yeah, no, this was personal. Yeah, I could just sit around and wait, If Verdum wants to fight in December, let's make it happen.
This week, a fan asked John Jones if he would want to fight for the heavyweight championship. He said it would be the challenge of a lifetime. What would you think if John Jones actually came back and got a title shot against Stipe Miocic?
After everything that's been going on right now, as far as his test coming back positive, I think it'd be BS if he came back and got a title shot right away. I think with him being suspended for a little bit longer, that would make it fair. But as far as him to go in and get a title shot right away, no, I would say no, that shouldn't happen.
Shut your fucking mouth, you'll do nothing. You'll do fucking nothing.